Hello, this is Ashi from Crafting with Ashi and welcome to this video. This is the card we're going to be making today. Okay, so let's get started. The supplies you're going to need is a standard A6 card base in Mossy Meadow cardstock, a piece of the Designer Series paper from the Magnolia Lane suite, and you can see you can choose your backing, and that measures 14.35 centimeters by 10 centimeters. And then you're going to need a piece of vellum, and this measures 4 centimeters by 14 centimeters. So let's keep with our piece of vellum, and we're going to be doing some heat embossing. So we're going to need our Versamark ink, which is there, and the stamp set we're going to be using is the Perennial Birthday stamp set. So let me just get that for you to show you. That's the stamp set we're going to use, and we're going to be using the sentiment here that says Happy Birthday. Okay, so here's my stamp, so I'm just going to ink it up nicely with my Versamark. Okay, I'll make sure I've got it the right way, and I'm going to use my grid paper to help me line it up as best as I can, so that'll do. So just press down, hold and up, and yep, I can see the reflection there, so that's worked. And now we're going to emboss it using the white embossing powder, which is this one here. Okay, so let's just, and I'm just working over a coffee filter to contain the mess. Lovely. So let's just put this back in before we have an accident. I'm a great believer in trying to clean up at least things like this as you go along. I don't mind cardstock lying about and bits of, backing paper and stuff, but when it's something that potentially could cause a problem like powder and ink, or I could ruin a project, I try to clear it up as I go along. So there we go. So now we're just going to heat set that. So I'm going to put you on fast forward while I do that, but just to say one or two things about heat embossing. I'm using my Stampin' Up embosser, my heat tool, and you can see it's well loved. Is to get the heat tool good and hot before you. So I'm going to use, has 2 speeds, 1 and 2. I'm going to use speed 2, and you want to get it really nice and hot before you bring it to the paper. So I'm going to wait about 30 seconds after I've switched it on before I bring it to the paper, so that it's ready to melt it straight away, so that you won't get so much warping of the paper. If the paper does start to warp, the heater from the back, that should stop that. Okay, so let's do the heat embossing. Okay, so that's heat embossed, as you can see. Okay, so there we go. And we're going to bring back our Designer Series piece of paper here, and we're just going to decide where we want this to go. I think around there will be nice, something like that. And then we just want to pinch on the end there, and do the same here, pinch on the end there, so that it will wrap nicely around our piece of cardstock. Okay, so just slip the vellum out again, and we're going to put some adhesive. Just going to use some snail on the back of our piece of paper. Okay, and I'm just going to put this back here wherever we wanted it to go. I think it was round about there, and just wrap it around where you want it to go. So hold it down and wrap it around wherever you want it to go. Okay, like that. Okay, and then we're just going to adhere that to, well, actually I'm going to put a bit of adhesive here where this piece of vellum is, so it'll stick there. Open the adhesive, so it'll stick there as well. And then we're just going to stick this down like that. Lovely. And then we're just going to use some of our rhinestones. And you can use whatever size you want. I'm going to use this one here, this is what I've got left. And as I said, these are the old packets, the old packaging, but the new ones, it's the same number of rhinestones, it's just a different packaging and layout, that's all. Okay, so that was the card we just made. That's the one I made before. Okay, thank you for watching. If you want information about how the card was, you know, the measurements or anything like that, it'll be on the blog post associated with this video on my website, and the link to my website will be in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!